Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Mighty Stream, and I'm going to do our April the 18th spiritual principle a day in a meditation. It's good to be with you this morning. I hope you're doing well. If you need to reach me, free to do so at recovery of hope 21@gmail.com. I would love to engage you or leave a comment down below and make sure to subscribe and share this with others that you know need it. And make sure you give me a thumbs up on it, okay? The title of the meditation for today is Searching for Our Purpose. As we seek our higher power's will for us, we come to an understanding of our purpose. Spiritual awakening is a process. Maybe it is what the whole process is about. That comes from the Living Clean book, chapter 3, Creative Action of the Spirit. Life before recovery was in steadfast pursuit of our addiction. We had purpose, that's for sure. Now that we're clean, we are still searching, still striving, but what we're looking for and how we are pursuing it are quite different. It may be worthwhile to ask ourselves right now, what is my purpose in life? And take a moment to listen for a response. Maybe we write about it, share about it in our group, meditate on it, or ask our higher power directly. For some of us, the answer may come easily, as it's something we thought much about. We may have a specific practice of seeking the will of a power greater than us, or maybe we're comfortable improvising in the moment. Many others will struggle with the question and with hearing, understanding, and articulating the answer. Still, others of us may be seriously pondering this question for the first time, clean. Because we're NA members, we may be of the mind that our purpose is already established, carrying the message of recovery to the addict who still suffers, and anything else is extraneous navel gazing. Extraneous navel gazing. Interesting. Many of us believe NA's primary purpose aligns with us, but that seeking a life of fulfillment and living by spiritual principle extends further. But to what exactly? In NA, we talk and read a lot about spiritual awakenings. Whether we call them that or not, most of us would agree that living spiritually is both about what we do and how we do it. Perhaps the how is even more consequential because our lives look different over time, across cultures, and around the world. Striving for integrity springs to mind here, being true to ourselves while acting by spiritual principles. Maybe we don't have a specific answer, and maybe it will change and change again. Maybe the question is enough, and we'll keep asking it. I'm open to pursuing something different today. I want to be more awake and help others to wake up too. Beyond that, who knows? Let's take a moment of silence, followed by the we version of the Serenity Prayer. Moment of silence now. Thank you, God. Grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Just for today, please and thank you. Yeah, this meditation is one of those that this meditation should receive a 2-star. You guys were expecting me to say a 5-star, right? Mm-mm. I have to drink my coffee on that one. This meditation is a 2-star. I'll tell you why. Because it just is so it's like an enigma. It has a lot of questions in it. It leaves a lot of extra room for trying to find where you fit in the meditation. And I just think that it's just too spacey, right? It's just it's too spacey. I think they even say that Excuse me, my throat again. I think they even say that, talking about that we might all have different definitions of spiritual awakenings. And this one is funny to me, but let's go ahead and talk about searching for our purpose. Now, some people, I do believe, and this was me, I can agree, that I thought coming to Narcotics Anonymous and working the steps with the sponsor and getting the benefit of giving myself space and room to be human, not having a desire to use and able to help other people, doing service work, and finally not expecting anything back as a result of my services, right? Thought that was my purpose. I really didn't want anything else. What else could I possibly want? I was quite content with just going to meetings, doing service work, serving on committees. I was quite content with that. It filled my life, right? It filled my life because there were other things in my life that made it impossible for me to carry a job, to work, right? There are other things going on in my life where I was not stable enough. After my nervous breakdown, I was not stable enough to do anything for many, many years. And the only thing I could do was maybe volunteer a few hours here and there. Yeah, when Mighty Stream talks about getting degrees and stuff and seeing clients, listen, I have come a long, long way. So I thought my purpose would always be service work. And then I found out, you know what? You can serve others outside of Narcotics Anonymous. If you're that good at doing, being the treasurer for the group, if you're that good at being the secretary, what if you volunteer a few hours with some organization, faith-based organization, and just volunteer? 4 hours, half a day, half a work day, and see how it goes. Well, I did that, and it lasted for months. And I was able to help people buy homes, help people clean up their credit. I was still using my skills in the financial area, and I was amazed, right? This organization that I was working with, they're a partner with a credit union, and they were surprised how many people were able to actually participate in this program and actually clean up their credit and actually qualify to get their loans so that they can be a first home buyer. And I thought to myself, if you can do that volunteering, can you imagine what you could do if you could actually hold down a job, manage your stress long enough to earn income? And my purpose changed, folks. My purpose changed from just doing service work and carrying the message to the addict that still suffers. It changed back towards my original dreams that I used to have. Lost dreams awaken and new possibilities arise. So I say all of that to say, figure it out. You got to figure it out. This meditation is helpful in the sense that it acknowledges in a very good fashion. It acknowledges that not everyone will know their purpose, and the way that everyone goes about finding out their purpose is not the same. And that is why I'm saying to you, figure it out. What is your purpose? Are you going to talk to an academic advisor or a counselor and take some personality test, see how you operate? Costs a lot of money, but it's possible to do. Hire someone to help you figure out how you're wired so you can know which direction to go into, what your purpose is. Are you going to come away from it secularly and go into asking and praying to the God of your understanding, your higher power, to show you, give you direction? Are you going to use prayer and meditation, where now you're not saying anything, you're just listening. After you put your request out there, you're just listening for that internal response that comes to you. Or do you already know and you haven't taken any action? Or maybe you're already living in your purpose and you're thinking at 60 years of age that there's nothing else you could possibly ever want to do at 60. I got news for you. As long as there's breath in your body, there's always more. Because if you had accomplished all that you were supposed to do, you would not be here. So I just assume that because I'm still here, there's more for me to do, right? Speaking of which, I got accepted into a doctoral program. I got accepted into a doctoral program. I'm going for a PhD in criminal justice. Yeah, I just graduated with my master's. I sure did. Last year, I just graduated and got licensed as a counselor. But I feel like there's more for me to do, right? And so, what is your purpose? And are you in the process of figuring it out? I hope that you are. Today, let's make a commitment, right? That we're going to be open to pursuing something different today. We want to be more awake and help others to wake up too. Beyond that, who knows? And see, the meditation, yeah, is definitely a 2-star. But Mighty Stream is trying to help it as best I can to get to a 5-star. You know what? You know what a 5-star is? It's excellency. Our day today is going to be a 5-star on purpose. I charge you with that. I want for you to have a 5-star day. Can you do that in the comments down below and say, Mighty Stream, I'm having a 5-star day on purpose? Write that, Mighty Stream. I'm having a 5-star day on purpose. I love to hear from you. Have a beautiful day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.